Today we'll be looking at a video, and what we are doing once again is trying to assess the accountability that will be shown in the video. The video is about a young man who is confronting his significant other about a secret that she's been holding from him. And so we'll see how accountability plays into the situation. But before we watch the video, let me make this one statement. This is not an actual real world video. This is actually a skit, but it's a skit that we can learn quite a bit from. So let's see if we can find out what's going on in the video.
What are you doing?
I'm recording you.
I see that. Did you put her to sleep?
Yeah, I did.
You did good. She had such a great birthday.
She did.
You're such a great dad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not done passing out gifts either.
A gift for me? Vernon, you didn't have to do that. It's not my birthday.
Such a great mom.
Oh, thank you.
I had to.
It's heavy. Ooh, I'm excited.
You're gonna love it.
What is it?
Open it up.
Oh my God, you are such an amazing man, I tell you.
Open it up, man.
Is it Valentine's Day all over again? Oh my God. Ooh, it's that kind of night, ain't it? My favorite wine?
You're gonna love it. It goes with the gift.
Ooh, Pinot Noir. Mwah. I can't wait to sip on this. Thank you, babe.
Well, we'll pause right there for just a second. Evidently, the relationship between this young man and his significant other is very good. We can see the joy as she is reacting to how it is that he's presenting her with a gift. All of this seems to put us in the mindset that this is a happy relationship, a relationship that has been going on for some time and it's been going in a positive direction. So let's keep going.
Oh, here we go, here we go. I'm excited. It better be the necklace I wanted. You know I've been wanting that for a long time. Another bag. You're so tricky, I tell you. Babe, really? Another bag? I can't with you and your foolishness. Oh my God. You are one silly man, I tell you.
Open it up.
Oh my God, what is this? Oh man. Duct tape, really?
They ran out.
You're such an amazing
They
rapper.
ran out. I'm sorry.
An envelope? What could this be? What could this be? It's not shaking. It's not my necklace, I don't think. Let's open this up. Ooh, it feels kind of thick, okay? Hold on, it may be. Maybe. Pape? This better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks straight.
So, like we mentioned, evidently this young man must be a provider also, because if you look at all of the things that she expected, the things that she was hoping that the gift turned out to be, and so just from her mindset, she's thinking that he has done something extremely nice because evidently that has been his pattern in the past to do things out of the ordinary for her. Let's keep going.
Round trip. Because you know I've been wanting to go to Dubai.
Open it up. Yeah, read it.
What is this?
You know what it is? I just want you to know that I know. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did you do this tonight out of all nights? Why?
Because I wanted you to know that I know Nevaeh is not mine. I've had doubts. So
What
I went to that
doubts?
DNA test. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why would you do this?
Wow. So as we mentioned now, this is not a real world example. This is a skit. But I must admit the acting is on point because even I believe that. I believe that that was paternity papers. But really, it highlights the fact that things at a moment's notice can change, and sometimes for the worse. But now, after he's found out that uh, the child, the daughter, is not his, Will he take responsibility for it? Because remember now, when we're talking about accountability, we're talking about an individual who assesses a situation clearly and then they assume responsibility for their situation because there's a particular outcome that they want. And in this particular case, it would be the outcome naturally that he had a daughter, he had a significant other, and so in his mind, what he's thinking is that he's building a family. He's providing, or as we seen from the video, he has to absolutely be a good provider. Uh, he's doing all the right things, and then he's presented with this situation where the young child is not healed. So, will he take accountability for it? Will he accept this responsibility?
She loves you though. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter. Why would you do this? Why would you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Why would you cheat on me?
I didn't.
That's proof right there. DNA test. Nevaeh is not my daughter.
Oh, babe, really? Out of all days, you had 3 years to give this.
So now, let's be clear about this now. The man is holding in his hand paternity papers. And usually with a blood test, we're talking about 99th percentile. So if she didn't cheat, then how did she have a child? And so they're in a relationship. He knows that he's not the father. So quite naturally, someone else must be the father. So still, is there any accountability in this situation for him? And even more so, is there any accountability for a significant other in the actions that she is taking? Is there any accountability on her end? Well, from the video, we're seeing that she's not open to taking accountability for anything that has happened. She's denying that she cheated. She's denying that there's been anything that's been done wrong. Let's keep going.
This to me. Now you want to give this to me?
All right, well, listen. You and Nevaeh got to the end of the month to get out of my house.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding.
But
You
that's your
and
daughter.
your daughter had to the end of the month to get out of my house.
But that's
Kelly.
your daughter.
It's not my daughter, Kelly.
Yes, it is.
The paperwork says it's not my daughter.
Why would you do this?
I am not the father.
No. Stop, babe. Can we just talk? Get the camera on my face. Can we just...
Okay. So, that reaction is kind of surreal, isn't it? So in this particular instance, I can't judge the young gentleman for refusing to continue with the relationship and refusing to be a father to a child that's not his. Now, it's his choice. He could make whatever decision that he wanted to in this particular situation. But do you see how the lack of accountability can turn out? Now, this situation could have gone completely different. If his significant other had been truthful in the beginning, then the young man would not have involved his resources, but even more than that, his emotions. He's quite naturally formed an attachment to this little girl because he feels that this little girl is from him. And I can't speak for anyone else, but I know my daughter shares a special spot in my heart. So it was a difficulty that was placed upon this young man without his knowledge. And so he's choosing to exit the situation. Or the significant other, the lady in the situation, could have just been faithful. An even easier alternative. She could have just been faithful and remained in that relationship. I don't know prior to this if they had any difficulties or what had transpired, but never make a decision based on emotion. That's a recipe for disaster. When we make decisions, we need to make them in a logical fashion. Because if you're looking at things logically and you're really thinking them through, then the possibilities that may result from the actions that you take, so you already have that in mind. You already think about that. if she had the possibilities in mind before she decided to go outside of the relationship, then she would have known that it would have been a possibility that she could have a child that would not be by her significant other. Just thinking about it, just thinking about it. So accountability, or the lack of accountability, sometimes can really create a difficulty. But as I mentioned, this was simply a skit. It was simply something that was done by both actors to call attention to maybe a particular situation. And so we are using this skit as a teaching tool. This is what can happen if you don't take accountability. If you don't assess a situation to see if that situation meets your needs, or if the situation that you are making a decision about in the future will produce an outcome that's favorable to you. That's what accountability is all about. So I hope that this video really shed some light on some things. I hope that in the future, anyone that's involved in these kind of situations will take accountability and do what they need to do so that the situation can end on the positive.